Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you this absolutely gorgeous BMW X3. Now as always, we're going to do a quick walk around just so I can show you the exterior of the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and toys and everything that this car comes with, because it is a lot. Right, so to give you some details about the car. So it is a BMW X3 XDrive 30D M Sport, finished in this absolutely lovely shade of grey. It is a 3-liter diesel engine. Yes, you've heard me right. It's the 3-liter diesel, not the 2-liter. It's the 3-liter. It's the big boy. 3-liter diesel engine. It puts out 255 brake horsepower. It was first registered on the 14th of September 2011. It has a valid MOT until the 18th of June 2025, so it literally just passed its MOT. And surprise, surprise, no advisories whatsoever. And I think the last few MOTs were no advisories as well. This was a very, very, very well looked after car. In terms of tax, you would probably expect to pay somewhere around £700 for something like this, a 3-liter diesel engine. No, it's 255 for the year, which is absolutely phenomenal on a car of this size. 255. I pay more for my saloon. So, yeah. Insurance group, it's 33E. So, obviously, it's not going to be Vauxhall Corsa territory, but it's not Range Rover territory either. So, it's not like 50E or it's bang on in the middle. So, yeah, it is a big engine. It's a big car. It's a nice car. So, yeah, you will pay a little bit more in premium for the insurance. CO2 output is only 159 grams per kilometer. So, again, because it's so low on the fuel emissions, or not the fuel, but on the emissions, that's why the tax is so low on it. In terms of fuel economy, again, I was not expecting this. 41 miles to the gallon around town and 50 miles to the gallon on a motorway run, which is phenomenal on a 3-liter diesel engine. Absolutely phenomenal. Top speed 144 miles per hour, and it has a 0 to 60 time of 5.9 seconds. Yes, you've heard me right. 5.9 seconds. This beast, this tank, can take you from not to losing your license in 5.9 seconds. So, yeah, obviously, I wouldn't recommend testing the not to 60 times too many times because, yeah, well, if you care about your driving license, then you probably shouldn't. But yeah, that's basically it in terms of details. Another thing I do want to mention is the fact that it comes with full service history. It's just been serviced as well, and like I said, it's just passed its MOT and no advisories whatsoever. Alloys are in very, very good condition, and it comes with Pirelli tires all around. So all four corners have got Pirelli tires with plenty, plenty, plenty of tread on them. Right, let's have a look at the interior. Open the door and you are being greeted by an absolutely lovely, and I do mean lovely, cream leather interior, which is absolutely beautiful. Seats are in very good condition as well. You do have this extension for the thigh support, and you do have electric windows, obviously. You've got your owner's manual in there, and then in here you've got your glove box, which is massive, and then down there you've got your USB port as well. One thing I do want to point out is this wood finish. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Like, whoever spec'd this car really had a good taste. I mean, I absolutely love this. It suits the color combination beautifully. You do have full electric windows, not windows, seats, for lumbar support as well. Literally everything. And And listen to that. Listen to what, look how thick the door is. Look, listen how it sounds. Let me get the microphone close. That sounds like quality. Honestly, it sounds like quality. In the rear, the wood finish goes all the way to the rear as well, which is, again, absolutely, it has to be seen to be fully appreciated. It's beautiful. Electric windows on the rear as well. Seats on the rear, same thing, absolutely gorgeous. They are beautiful. It does come with ISOFIX points on both outer seats, and then you do get this armrest as well, and you do get a couple of cup holders in there as well. Let's put this down. Over there you've got your rear air vents. You've got a little cubby there, and then obviously if it was an option, the guy ticked it, rear heated seats, and then you've got a 12-volt socket in there as well. So this car obviously comes with heated seats on the front as well, because, well, don't think there's a point in putting heated seats just on the rear of the car. It does come with parking sensors. Look at the exhaust tips. How clean are they? Usually on a car of this size, these are absolutely blacked out from the way it's been dragged around, but no, this is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, parking sensors front and rear. And then you have an electric tailgate. Of course you've got an electric tailgate. It was an option, so yeah, tick. Right. Over here, you've got big massive storage on this side. Over there you've got a little net. And then down here, there's not much. In there you actually have the towing hook. So that comes standard with the car. I'll just give it to you. It's included. Usually people would charge extra for that. I don't. It's there. You can have it if you want it. Over here, obviously, they all come with a parcel shelf, which is fairly straightforward, just like that. So you can keep all your valuables hidden inside there. But what not all of them come with is this net. So this net, you can catch it onto that bit there and that bit there. And if you have a dog or something like that in the boot, then they will stop him from going all over the car. Again, this was an option. And you know what the guy did? Tick. Right, so to close the boot, have a button here. Actually, another thing I want to mention about the boot. The boot, right now, it's at its highest position. You can actually adjust it from the infotainment how high you want it to go when you open it, which again is fantastic, because if you park the car indoors, so if you park it, let's say, in your garage, and it's not that high, you can literally adjust it so it opens a little bit lower, so you don't scrape the tailgate. So yeah, press on that button and it goes back. Another thing I do want to show you as soon as I find them, the key. So key, absolutely beautiful key. So you do have the lock, well, unlock, lock on the BMW logo. That's for your tailgate, and that's to turn on the lights. So press on that, and then the boot opens. And some cars, not all of them, have the option to close the boot from the key as well, but obviously that was an optional extra. So, oh, look at that, you can actually close it from the key because it was an optional extra, so the guy just did tick. But you can stop it wherever you want, so keep the button pressed and that will just close on its own. I love that, absolutely love that. Again, as you can see, the alloys are in really good condition. You do have the M Sport tires. And like I said, the M Sport rims, sorry, and you do get Pirelli tires, like I said, all around. Fuel cap, nothing much to see here. It's just, well, fuel cap. Same thing over to this side. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful interior. And there's another thing. See this little thing here? That is a little shade, which was an optional extra. Tick. Yeah, so literally, I think the guy walked in, whoever purchased this car, I say the guy, it could have been a lady, could have been a man, I don't know. Whoever purchased this car initially, I think they walked into the BMW dealership and they were greeted by somebody, and then that somebody asked them the question, right, so you want this car, what options would you like? And I just think they said yes. That's it. As in, like, yeah, everything you can put on the car, just put it on it, because it's, yeah. I dread to think how much this car would have cost when it was new, because I bet you it was a pretty penny. It does come with all four electric windows, like I said. It's got automatically auto folding mirrors. Obviously it does, why wouldn't it? You do have this button here to open the boot as well. And just before we jump inside the car, let's have a look at the engine. Big old massive 3-liter engine. To open the bonnet, there's a latch here on the right side, and that just pops open just like that. And look at that beast. Look at that huge thing. Yeah, it is absolutely massive, and it sounds absolutely beautiful. Actually, do you know what? Let's leave the bonnet open, because I want you to listen to how the engine sounds. What else? What else? Oh yeah, there was another thing I did want to mention. I want to show you. The fact that it's got a massive pan roof. Yep, not a sunroof, a pan roof. So it goes all the way to the back. And it does open as well. So, and you can close that. And obviously you've got this black lining all around it, which makes it look a little bit sportier. Right, over here you've got your lights control. So you've got automatic lights, that's to turn them off. This is to adjust the height of the headlamps, and that is to adjust the luminosity inside the dashboard. You do have extendable seats as well, so to give you better thigh support, and the same thing for the passenger. I don't know if I showed you that there. And then it's got 2 memory seats. It's electric seats up and down, and lumbar support as well. And here's a very interesting button that widens the side bolsters. If you can see that, if you're thinner, then you can have these inflated to give you better support so you don't wobble around on your seat. And now it just opens up. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's jump inside the little beast. And here we are. Right, so nice, beautiful M Sport steering wheel. Really good, really nice, really chunky. Let's put the key down there. So, very chunky steering wheel. I absolutely love the grip on it. It's great. Cruise control, obviously optional extra. Tick, yes. And these are for your infotainment, so volume up and down. You can search for radio channels and your mode. And that little button there, which took me a while to find. Well, didn't even notice it the first time I drove it. That's your heated steering wheel. Obviously, it has a steering wheel because it was an optional extra. So yeah, let's have the heated steering wheel. Right. Ready to see the mileage on this thing? Foot on the brake, press the start button, and it starts. Absolutely beautiful. All the lights come on as they should, and then they go off as they should. And look at that. It's covered 141,871 miles. Now, some people might say that's high mileage. And yes, I would agree. It is high mileage on an Alfa or a Fiat or a Renault or a Jaguar, or should I go on? Not on a 3-liter BMW. Definitely not on a 3-liter BMW. I would probably say it's reached half its lifespan, but again, it just depends on the maintenance, because like I said, this car comes with full service history, and whoever owned it really took care of it. As you can see, there's no other lights in the dash, just the fact that the door is open and the bonnet's open, obviously. But yeah, it is in park right now. You've got electronic handbrake, and the fact that I'm not wearing my seatbelt. But other than that, there's no warning lights or any issues with it whatsoever. You do have that start-stop button there, and next to it you've got the start-stop system, which obviously you can turn off if you don't like. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but you can turn it off if you want. Big screen in the center, so you've got radio, CD, multimedia, telephone, navigation, office, connect, drive, vehicle information and settings, and all that thing there you can control with the iDrive system here, which is very easy. So you just rotate that, and as you rotate it, that goes there, and then you land on the one that you want, and then just push on the button, and that's it. And now let's go. So you've got info display, control display, time and date, language, tone, speed, climates, door locks, tailgate. This is the one I was talking about. So if you go into tailgate, see what it shows. The position of the tailgate is the highest, so you can literally adjust it, and you've got that little animation in the middle that shows you how high the boot lid actually goes up. I just have it on high. And another thing I did want to show you is vehicle information, and then we can go to vehicle status, and then flat tire monitor, all good. Engine oil, all good. Service required. So rear brake pads okay, front brake pads okay, engine oil okay, vehicle check, brake fluid, everything is absolutely fine and exactly as it should be. Right, let's go back. You do have navigation on this one as well, and navigation works absolutely fine, no problems whatsoever. Right, moving down here, you've got your 2 air vents, you've got your hazard lights, and that's to lock the car. And then down here you've got your climate control with your front heated seats, and then you obviously have a dual zone climate control, so you can have the driver can have a different temperature to the passenger. And it has auto as well, so you can set it on 22 degrees and the car will keep it at 22 degrees constantly. So basically, if it gets too warm, it'll start blowing cold air. If it gets too cold, it'll start blowing hot air, and so on and so forth. Over here you've got your radio controls. As for your volume, which works absolutely fine, but obviously I'm not going to leave it on because I don't want YouTube to strike my video. I'm just take the key away. Down there you've got a little cubby, you can put your phone in there, and then over here you've got a couple of cup holders and a 12-volt socket in the middle. Now over here you've got your gear shift, your joystick, which is very easy to use. Basically, right now, as you can see, it's in park, It doesn't normally flash like that. It's just because of the frame rate of the camera. Same thing with that screen. I think you were able to see a black line going up and down previously, or you can see how that the temperature is flickering there. It doesn't do that. It's just because of the frame rate of the camera. But anyway, here, so to put it in drive, press this button on the side and pull the lever towards you, and that goes into drive. Or if you want to go into reverse, again, push this button, push forward, that goes into reverse, or press the P button to put it in park. And then over here, you've got your traction control. Don't play with that. Just leave it as it is. Obviously, if you know what you're doing, by all means, have fun. But if you don't know what you're doing, leave that alone. And then you've got your normal mode and your sport mode. And I thought that normal and sport, yeah, it's just going to change a few little animations on there. And because look, if I press the sport, it says that dynamic driving with sport-oriented chassis. I was like, yeah, okay, it's not going to be much difference. It's just, yeah, they just put sport on there. It's still a big, heavy SUV, so I'm not expecting, let me put it back in normal. I'm not expecting it to be sporty. How wrong was I? Basically, when you drive it in normal, it's civilized. As soon as you press this Beelzebub of a button, all the devils and demons inside of that engine just come alive. And trust me, it absolutely goes. Like, you can send it. No question about it. That's your hill descent. That's your parking sensors. Auto hold, which is fantastic because if you're sat at a traffic light, instead of keeping your foot on the brake, just press auto hold and the car will stay. Electronic handbrake. I've already showed you the iDrive system. It's very easy to use. And then over here you've got your armrest, big massive chunky armrest, perfect for two people. And then you've got a button underneath there, a little latch to open it, and it opens up like that. And then you've got another button here to open that, and over there you've got another USB port and an auxiliary port and another 12-volt socket as well, and plenty of storage. Plenty of storage. That goes in there, and that goes in there. Right. Moving up here, you've got your auto dimming rear view mirror. So basically, if somebody is driving behind you with their high beams on, then this mirror will automatically dim itself at night so it doesn't blind you. Over here, you've got your lights. Let's turn that off. So you've got your interior lights as well. That is to open the sunroof, well, pan roof. But you can also close it with this black felt. Probably should have done that to start with, because then it gets a lot darker in here and there's less glare, I guess. But yeah, you can close that if you want. And to open it, just push on that, and that opens up just like that. And then to open the sunroof, same thing. And that opens up just like that, which is great, especially on a day like today when we've got the sun in force. Right, let's close it. Right. Sun visors with vanity mirror and interior light. Obviously, it is LED. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's not much else I can tell you about it. Like I said, I'm just gonna repeat myself again. It comes with full service history. It's just been serviced, just passed its MOT without any advisories. It looks and it drives absolutely beautiful. It sounds absolutely beautiful as well. Actually, yeah, I told you, you can listen to the engine. I don't know if you're gonna hear much because it's very quiet for a 3-liter diesel. I'm just gonna take my microphone off. I don't know how well you can hear that, but it sounds absolutely beautiful. It's honestly, if I was to give you to drive this car and you wouldn't know the mileage on it, you would probably say it's done less than half of what it's actually done. That this is the best example of how a car should be kept, how a car should be maintained, and how reliable it can be if you take care of it properly. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this. That gorgeous wood finish goes all the way through the cabin as well, and it's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, let me put my microphone back. Right, I hope you can still hear me. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it for this video. If you're interested and would like to book a viewing, I do recommend you to do so. You have that M badge pretty much everywhere. It is an absolutely gorgeous car. It's definitely worth having a look at. If you're interested, don't hesitate to contact me. You can find me on 01684 355032, or you can email me at vindemautos@gmail.com, or you can just visit our website at www.vindemautos.co.uk. Right, let me just go and park it. Anything? Oh, I might want to close the bonnet. Even that sounds full. Right, let's jump inside. This thing is so comfortable. So comfortable. Right, let me get the key. Put it down there. Right, let me show you. So, put this in ultra wide. Right, so press this button on the side. Pull that towards you. That goes into drive. Release the handbrake, and that's it. Now we are all ready to go. Steering wheel is nice and light. Is usually with BMW you expect to have like a really heavy steering wheel because obviously they're more sporty to drive, but no, this one has, you can literally do it with one finger. See, just doing this with one finger driving. I need to pay a little bit more attention here now. Right, going into drive. And obviously you've got your parking sensors there as well to help you park it. And as you can see, they work absolutely fine. So to put it in park, just press this button here and that goes into park. Lift the handbrake up to engage the handbrake, and that is it. Honestly, it's a gorgeous car. Anyway, I'll end this video here. Thank you very much for your time, guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me, and I'll do my best to answer them to the best of my abilities. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.